The average the average media consumer will often come across a character they look up to or wish to model their life after. For me, that character is Naruto Uzumaki. Through his many admirable qualities, such as powering through loneliness and pain, showing sympathy many times towards others, and putting his friends above everything else. These are qualities I believe he displays throughout his show, and qualities that I look up to. First and foremost, he's made it through much pain and suffering. He was an orphan. His parents were murdered soon after he was born, and he grew up with little to no support from the adults around him. And he was hated by those around him. Um, he was despised due to a disposition he had at birth, which caused the village to hate and despise him. And he would often be bullied by the adults and children around him for this disposition. And the pain he had gone through, yet still held his head high against. He witnessed the death of many loved ones. Uh, his teacher, who was the closest thing to a father figure to him, was killed brutally. And in another event, he had to witness the death of a very close friend. Uh, but Also, throughout the series, he often displays sympathy to others. He cries for his enemies. He can be seen crying over the lack of empathy another felt uh, for an enemy who tried to kill him. And he cried right after a fight to the death with an enemy because he related to him. They both had similar situations growing up, and he managed to sympathize with this person over that. And he always helps others. He has helped save the village who ostracized him. In spite of the cruelty they showed him, he still saved them. And on another occasion, he had helped an enemy reconnect with others, even when those people didn't believe in him. He still went out of his way to help this enemy. And he understands people. He goes out of his way. He goes out of his way to sympathize with his enemies and sympathize with their beliefs, even if he may not entirely agree with them. And on one occasion, he carried on the beliefs of a well-intentioned enemy who had just gone through immoral means to go through these plans. But Naruto found a way to carry on these intentions because he sympathized with them. And finally, his beliefs on friendship are very important to me. He constantly fights for his friends. Uh, he had once rescued a friend from a terrorist group just to save them, and he almost lost his life just trying to protect a friend. And he prioritizes others. He admits to himself that he's nothing without his friends, and he even prioritizes his friends over his line of work, which is very important to his culture. But overall, Naruto Uzumaki is a character I look up to. His admirable qualities of powering through pain, uh, sympathizing with others, and prioritizing his friends above all uh, is very admirable. And in conclusion, I just believe everyone should maybe take a page out of a character they look up to and